Alright, well, good afternoon everybody and welcome to another video update brought to you by EduTrader. Today I'm going to be talking about the pound versus the US dollar and with the particular setups that I've seen today and taken on the trades and also where I believe that this particular currency will be going for today. If we do get to those areas, we might have a break up to the upside. If not, we might just have a turn back to the downside, depending on how strong the resistance area is that this particular pair is coming to meet. Now, as we can see, general trend of yesterday was down all the way down to the bottom, and then in the mid-afternoon we had this nice retracement to the upside, which I thought would really be a pullback, and then obviously another trace to the downside, really hoping for it to hit around about this area, because my potential target yesterday was this area of support, which was just around the 15900 mark. As you can see, over the night it has been trending up. We had a nice pullback this morning when we opened up our charts, and now we've had a breakout to the upside, but it's still struggling to get to where about this area is at the moment. Yesterday I got in on this particular trade round about here. One of the indicators that I use and one of the indicators that we teach on our courses with Serene Education gave me a signal to get in, which I then did, and obviously took the ride to the upside. I initially had my target set up top here, so unfortunately did not get there overnight. As we can see, there was a nice pullback. I did move my stop up to round about this level over here. Reason being is because I had to be on the road this morning and didn't want to either be faked out of a potential profit area on having my stop down here. So I'd moved my stop up and unfortunately did get stopped out, but nevertheless can't complain. I still made some profit. It did add to my account, and I can use that money to then trade with something else. I then got in the trade again later on this big candle over here. I had got in on round about this area over here on this particular bar when I had seen this big move to the upside, and then obviously looking around again, I had to then do some things again. I then moved my stop up and then unfortunately got stopped out again. So once again another trade that went my way, but obviously only to bank a few pips, which once again it adds to my trading account. Irrespective of how small or how big your gain is, it still adds to your account, which means that you can then use that money to obviously trade on a later trade. I am currently in the trade at the moment. I'm looking for this area around here. As we can see, it's trying to push up there. It's not liking it up top here. I might either just get broke even on this particular trade, but for me the general trend on this is up. As we can see, we've had a nice up movement, we've had a pullback over here, and then we've had a nice move to the upside again. So I'm hoping that this particular pair does continue with the trend that it's currently forming at the moment. And also with news coming out, hopefully in the US being bad, it will then be good for the cable or for the pound, and will push it up even more. One of the things that I have noticed in looking on this area over here is that there is a nice little, you can either call it a continuation or a reversal pattern. A lot of people do tend to like it as a continuation pattern, because it has formed the trust in that particular area, in the sense that when it has formed, either it be a head and shoulders or a double bottom or a triple top, it does normally do a continuation. So if you have a look here, you can generally see the head and shoulders moving over here. So if I were to just draw this briefly in for you, got a nice trend there, we've got another trend up there, and then another one down here, and then we've got another one up here, and then we've got another one over here, and then the last one, which is this one over here. So that to me looks like a head and shoulders, and that's what I've been trading on today. I've just been looking at it and having probability in my favor, and placing the trades in coordination of what we learn with Serene Education, obviously backing up by other movements and that as well. So that's basically it for today. I hope that you guys have been trading well. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the trading day that we've had today. Yesterday was a good day to the downside if you had got it on the breakout of this particular pattern over here. If you had broken it down to the downside, you could have made some serious money, which I did yesterday. And then obviously if you had seen the pullback yesterday like me, I did get stung a little bit over here. Obviously anticipating a move to the downside, it did move, but unfortunately it did take off again and obviously knocked me out for a loss, and then got in on the trade up top here. So it's been some good moves. I'm looking for some more. I'll be looking for it to hit this area hopefully by this afternoon or just before the open of the US market. If it does hit that area and it breaks through, I will be looking for a potential breakout to the upside, and then looking for areas of resistance further up. If not, then might be looking at a pullback, maybe a 50% retracement on this particular move from there to there. So happy trading, and that's it from me.